Welcome back, fellow cooks and chefs. This is the Golden Cookbook, and in this video, we'll be showing you how to make weekly meal preps and weekly meal plans in order to save time on making food, making it healthier, easier, and you're gonna be more likely to cook and eat healthier in the kitchen. And remember, if you enjoy content like this and these type of topics, make sure to hit the like and subscribe because that lets me know what type of videos I should be making and what type of videos you guys are gonna enjoy. So without that, let's get into the video. Before we get started, let's talk about why weekly meal prep is so important. You may be thinking that, hey, I could just cook something on the fly, but no. It's important to plan your meals beforehand because it not only does it save the stress of you thinking, what am I gonna cook? What am I gonna eat for this entire week? But it also encourages you to eat healthier rather than ordering something out. And we all know how prevalent eating outside is, especially with takeout food and ordering. So I would highly advise making a meal plan prep in order to encourage eating healthier and to stabilize your diet and stabilize your routine, just to make getting outside easier and make eating healthier. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just writing down my meal prep. It's important to write down your meal prep in order to ensure that you know what you're going to be doing for the entire week. As you can see here, well, if the camera wasn't so bad, when I wrote here for week 1, I basically just wrote down all the things that I plan to cook for the entire week. So I wrote here for the starch, I'm gonna make rice. For the protein, I plan to do chicken breast. For the vegetables, spinach or carrots. And for the fruit, strawberries or oranges. What I did here was essentially I told myself what I'm gonna buy at the grocery store for this week, so I know exactly what I can do for this entire week without even thinking about it. So if I say I have starch as my I have rice as my starch, I don't really need to think about, what's gonna be part of my dish, what am I gonna think about that? No, because I already know that rice is going to be one of the key components. Now, how you want to do your rice is up to you. So personally, I would say, for the first 2 days, for the first 3 days rather, I would steam some rice on the first day and have them left over and eat on that day, and have it left over for the other 2 days. And then for the last 2 days, I would say, you know what? Let me do fried rice because, when rice is stale, it's perfect use for fried rice. I'll be doing that. And for the chicken breast, maybe I could saute it on the first 2 days and I could chop up the rest and add it to the fried rice later on. And I could do the same with the spinach and the carrots, steam them or maybe saute them. And then with the fruits, I can also just have it on the side and say that's going to be my dessert because you have to end on something sweet. So you see how I was able to put together an entire plan just based on this 30 seconds of planning? It's important to do that because it really helps you plan out and think your entire week without wasting all that time in a grocery store and eventually giving up halfway through the week because you didn't think of it. It's super important and it takes no time at all just to plan this, and now I know what I'm gonna eat for the entire week. Simple as that. Now, what I like to do is prepare Tupperware like this so I could portion out my meals for the entire day all throughout the week. So I would have, because I work a 6-day week, I would have 6 of these containers and prepare all my food and portion them out in this. I would label each one, the date, when am I gonna use it, whatever, and have it ready in my fridge so I know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I'll heat it up at work or whenever I need it, and I'll enjoy it there. I'll have the fruits usually in a separate one because you don't want to heat it together, of course. So just making sure that you portion out your meals and prepare it. Usually you want to prepare everything in one big batch, or for the next 3 days in one big batch. So you don't have to worry about it every single morning, and you could just walk in and walk out and use it easily. And just remember that you can shift your meal plan if need be. It doesn't have to be something strict and something that you have to adhere to every single day, because life is too variable and it's too much to worry about. So if one day you just simply don't feel like eating your food, you can just go eat something else, fast food, I don't know. But just eat something else. Just don't think of it as a strict diet that you have to adhere to. Then you won't have fun cooking, or you won't have fun prepping your meals if you do that. So just making sure that you know that it isn't a diet, or it isn't something strict that you have to stick to, just makes it a lot more interesting for you. And there you have it, folks. There's an efficient guide to weekly meal plans that hopefully you were able to take some tips on and do for yourself. It's a very, very busy life living, as we all know, between work, school, and other stuff, that you think you don't have time to make your own meals and prep them in advance. But really, it's so easy. And that's really what people are wasting a lot of money on: food costs between delivery apps, ordering, and other stuff. So just ensuring that you can save those dollars in your pocket and spend it on the food and actually enjoy cooking again is what I'm trying to teach you here. So thank you again for watching. Please feel free to subscribe and check out the other videos that I have posted online. If you want to have some tips or some general guidelines on how to cook and how to prepare your other weekly meal plans. So again, that's it from the Golden Cookbook, and I hope you enjoy.